Time now for the morning rush. New Mexico's vaccination rate is slowing down. Now, right now, 57% of eligible New Mexicans are fully vaccinated. The state says that nearly 158,000 people still have not come back for their second booster shot. They estimate that if nearly 50,000 of that group came in for the second shot, that we would reach the reopening target of 60%. With Bernalillo County departments on the verge of moving into a new space, the city will now shell out millions to upgrade the old space in the government building on Civic Plaza. The city says that the project would cost around $11 million. They say that renovations can bring some remote departments back under one roof. Well, more and more New Mexico cars are driving without license plates. State police say that the majority of people driving around without the plates are not criminals and had their plates stolen from them. Police say that they are lenient with the drivers who have a good reason for being without plates. Eric.
Our main weather headlines continue to be the strong ridge of high pressure building on in from northern Mexico that continues to move north. Our high heat will only intensify through the weekend. David.
On to this story for you right now. We are talking about the FBI is asking for help identifying whoever ripped an ATM from an Albuquerque credit union. The suspect used a stolen forklift to steal the machine from the Nucenda at Eubank and Southern. That forklift and the ATM were found several blocks away. If you have any information about this crime, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. Well, the man who prompted a flight to make an emergency landing here in the Duke City will soon be released into a sober living house. Asiel Norton is accused of rushing the cockpit and shouting to stop the Delta flight that was happening last week. Yesterday, a federal judge agreed to release him to a facility in Albuquerque. Native American artists will soon return to the Santa Fe Plaza. That's happening today. They will be selling once again under the Palace of the Governor's Portal, as well as along Washington and Lincoln Avenues. Vendors will be required to wear masks and be socially distant. The Portal will be open every day from 10 to 3. Gallup-McKinley Schools, they are now offering a $5,000 bonuses to teachers who sign on for 2 years, along with the $2,000 to pay for moving costs. Well, there's also some free housing and free utilities available for staff members working in rural schools in the district. Eric.
And our Metro Threat Index will be 5 out of 10 today. More high heat, also some light haze, but more so across the northwest. We're going to be seeing the haze diminish here in the coming days.
A new round of COVID relief is now available to some New Mexicans who did not qualify for the federal stimulus checks. The Human Services Department will distribute $5 million. New Mexicans can apply if they were not eligible for the previous stimulus payments from the feds. That application process opens on Monday. Well, the state just recently announced a program to help struggling homeowners catch up on their mortgage payments. Under the New Mexico Homeowner Assistance Fund, households at or below the region's median income can qualify for up to $10,000. We have a link to that application on our website. A state of emergency is now in place this morning for Lincoln and Chavez counties. It's after recent severe flooding. Now, those declarations come with $1.5 million for federal agencies to help with the recovery efforts. This also allows the state to activate the National Guard. Well, the PED is now working towards providing every New Mexico student with internet access at home. Right now, the department is collecting data from districts to see which students need access to the internet or a tablet. A new contract will help students get connected through 2 federal programs. Eric.
All right, well, traffic looking all clear for the moment. No accidents to report, as the tracker is I-40 west near Carlisle. Those sunny skies as well.
One New Mexico's most popular pizza chain is now looking to give ex-convicts a second chance. Dion's has teamed up with Fathers Building Futures. That's to make and sell some pizza boards built by formerly incarcerated dads. Well, the program allows them to develop some new skills once they have paid their debt to society.
All right, well, time for the 5 facts here. We're looking at on this day. In 1964, 2 F2 tornadoes struck across southeastern New Mexico. One destroyed 3 buildings and 20 cattle in Curry County.
All right, time now for the 5 facts. At number 5, one of Albuquerque's largest parks is now getting a major upgrade. The city broke ground on phase 1 of a project at Los Altos Park. That's near I-40 and Eubank, which for years has been a magnet for crime and the homeless. Well, the goal is to create a space for sports tourism, along with some new softball fields, a concessions area, and some meeting rooms. There will also be major security upgrades. Well, those fields are scheduled to be finished by next summer. And number 4 this morning, it's becoming an all too familiar sight on New Mexico roads. More and more cars seen without license plates. State police say that the majority of people driving around without the plates are not criminals and likely had their plates stolen from them. They also add that with so many other things happening in Albuquerque, they can't keep up with the problem. Police say the criminals will steal a car, ditch those tags, and then go steal some new ones, and then put those on the stolen vehicle to throw off officers.
At number 3, the story is going to be continuing the high heat here all across the state, but heading into especially Saturday and Sunday, afternoon storms across the east, but stay hydrated and stay cool.
At number 2 this morning, with Bernalillo County departments on the verge of moving into new space, the city will now shell out millions to upgrade the old space in the government building on Civic Plaza. Well, the city and the county, they have shared that space since the 1980s. Now, City Budget Officer Lawrence Davis says the project would cost about $11 million. The city is still figuring out what to do with all of its new space in the 11th floor building, but they hope to bring some of their remote departments back under one roof. The county now spent $68 million to renovate their new headquarters. That's at Alvarado Square. And at number 1 this morning, New Mexico is still one of the top states when it comes to vaccination rates, but those numbers are slowing down. Right now, 57% of eligible New Mexicans are fully vaccinated. Now, over the past week, the state has given nearly 30,000 first and second doses. According to the state's vaccine dashboard, nearly 158,000 people still have not come back for the booster shot. That's drastically hurting our numbers. Well, they estimate that if only 47,000 out of that number came in for their second shot, we'd be able to hit the 60% mark from the governor's office to completely reopen.
Well, our early season heat wave continues here, about 3 to 4 weeks earlier than normal here. We normally see our first 100 in July. David, we could do that Sunday or Monday. It's going to be very close. In any case, looks like we fall just shy of the records by a couple degrees. We will be watching this closely, though, in the days to come.